anyone who knows me knows that I like the old school. And it's not, folks, because of romanticism or a disproportionate view of things being better back in the old days than they are now. There were just as many or more hard times back in the old days as there are today. Matter of fact, I believe there were harder times. And through that fire came a superior philosophical outlook from common individuals and a superior work ethic from common individuals. Nowadays, in today's America, where you have these Democrats wanting to give all of our paychecks to welfare leeches that are just basically useless human debris, you can't build stuff like this anymore. Look at that. That is a real drill press. What you have today that they call drill presses are a piece of electrical conduit with a aluminum strung electric motor that they attempt to call a drill press. But this right here is a completely cast integral unit. And let me show you this right here. That says the Bright, oh shit, can you see it on there? The Bright Slate Machine Company, Hartford, Connecticut. Now let me zoom in on this part. Patented, come on baby, get in there. Where's he at? Patented August 24th, 1886. Damn, I wish it would zoom. I wish it would focus on this. Come on. Well, that's what it says anyway. Okay. 1886. That doesn't necessarily mean that it was manufactured in 1886. That's the patent date. But this is an 1886 model drill press. Just to show you some of the fantastic features. Look at this, guys. Old school belts. Old school belt drive. So what this machine, well, let me just say the environment this machine was likely in was certainly a machine shop, but it was a machine shop where there was a singular power unit for all of the tools, for all of the machines. And so what they would have is a belt drive where literally they had horsehide belts in a pulley system that would be installed in the rafters of the building. And those belts would turn shafts, and the shafts would then have belts that came down the wall, and they would go on to the back of this joker right here. And they would power this. So this pulley here is likely newer. It was likely installed onto this shaft when they decided to put this electric motor on. And I can tell you this electric motor is from the late 30s, early 40s, and it is not original. There's no question about that. So this was an original belt-powered drill press. Leather belt-powered drill press. Still has the belts on it, however, I don't believe these are leather. They're some type of a fabric composite. And you join them there. You can see the little pin in there, keeping it all together. But let me turn it on. Oh, shit. Here we go. Hold on. Where are we at here, boys? There we go. So, yeah, check that out. I just cleaned everything up and oiled him down nice and good. Put a zip tie on here so that sucker doesn't get caught in the belts. You can see this belt here twisting, going into the main drive for the chuck. See the chuck. Oh, by the way, folks, this is an 1800s, early 1900s grease gun. Basically, it's an oil can. So yeah, they have little divots at the top of all the bearings, and you just put a drop of oil in each one of them, and it's a time release. As the shaft spins, it gets the right amount of oil. At least that's the theory behind it. But very cool. Check him out. So, oh shoot, sorry about that. So yeah, I just put these bolts on here as handles. I have to bend them out a little bit because it's hitting right there just a little bit. So, actually has places for 2 more handles. But this platform here basically swings out of the way, and then you have this platform which is adjustable all the way to the floor. And so this is probably a 5-foot unit. And so this main platform here swings, and then you have this long shaft on the chuck, and you take this joker here, loosen her up. That goes all the way down. Still got about 4 inches there, but so cool. Such a cool unit. Old school. Old school. And I love this older stuff like this because, man, it was built with a philosophy of you should buy it once for life, never ever have to replace it, only maintain it. That's the way Americans used to build things when the country, in my view, was the strongest. When we build everything here, and including mined our own iron that we made our own cast out of, and our philosophy was to build the best in the world. So this drill press certainly is older than 100 years old, and it still works fantastic. There she goes. So I finally got a drill press here at Honky Tonk Manor. That is awesome. Yeah, let me see if I can. Bright Slate Machine Company. Hartford, Connecticut, 1886. 1886 is what it says, so awesome.